That's better. Mhm.
Okay, we are live. Hello, everyone. I'm JL. I'm here in Georgia, USA, and Jasmine is from the UK. And Jasmine was just like, it's already dark in the UK, and I
I
was like,
know. Oh,
it's just 1 o'clock over
girl,
here.
this time of year, it is so gloomy and horrible because, yeah, it's slowly changing back already. So the shortest day was literally the end of December, and yeah, normally that time of year by 4:30 it's dark. Now it's getting dark around five
Like
thirty,
dark,
but yeah,
dark. Like how dark? Like nighttime dark.
yeah, dark. Yes, by 5 o'clock it's dark, dark. Seriously. So it starts getting dark around 4:30. By 5 o'clock it's dark. And as you know, then when it gets to about June time, June, July, and August, 9 o'clock, the sun can still be out and it's nice and bright. Even 10 o'clock at night, it's still nice and bright. But you know what? It's really weird. I struggle this time of year. I would prefer like all year round, night comes at like say 7, 8 o'clock. Because these 3 months, like sort of December, January,
And
February,
February. So from March
I
it will.
can't cope. I can't cope.
Yeah,
So
I like
yeah.
when it's 8 o'clock and 9 o'clock and it's bright outside. I love it.
Yeah, I love the summer months, but then you think, oh my God, this is so nice. But then you have the winter to come again, you know. And so yeah, I don't like winter in the UK at all. Hey, but
Is
hey,
it raining?
that's one of the reasons I started my online business, because that's the thing, when if I have this, in a few years as my kids get older, I can spend the whole of the winter months back home. December, January, February, I can spend in Jamaica with my mom and come back in March or
It's so
April when it's
nice.
springtime.
Yeah.
hmm
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was nice. Yeah. Yeah.
So what's our topic today,
Uh,
Jill? What's
what's
our
topic
topic
today
today?
is what I wish I knew before I started my online business. Now we are realists, right? We're not
Yeah.
gonna say, hey, show you all the benefits of what this online business has to offer and not show you the deep facts. Like,
Yeah.
this is what is happening when you start your online business. We're gonna tell you the ins the we're gonna be honest
Mhm.
with you, right? What we wish we
Yes.
knew before starting our online business, all right? You wanna go
Uh-huh.
first?
Yeah, I don't mind starting. Let me be honest with you. I did not know how global or how big this online business was. Here was I, Jay, leaving the army, thinking, okay, I just want something that I can top up my pension. Maybe I'm looking at earning maybe an extra 1,000, 2,000 pounds or whatever. Not realizing that this is like it is. I knew it was a proper business, that's why I joined, but it is bigger than what I thought, especially since I went out to California last year where we met and we saw people and we were talking to people from all over the world. I'm like, oh my goodness, this is big, this can be a really, really big business. And I was sat in that room with like people who started 7, 8 years ago, and there were lots of millionaires that were sat like at the front row. But I think one of the things that I was not prepared for, because I was in the army, and yes, of course, I'm leading a team of maybe 7, 9 people in my last role. I didn't realize how big of a leader you're going to have to be and I think I was talking to somebody about it the other day, and I wasn't really prepared for that because, like, my coach at the moment, she has like over 100 people that she's looking after, that she's mentoring. So I don't think I was actually prepared for, like, yeah, we talk about being a CEO. It's not a joke. You're the boss, and when people join the business, you're going to have to mentor a lot of people, especially when you become a coach as well. So I think that was, I won't say it's a shock for me, but I was like, oh my God, there are people here that are looking after and mentoring 100, 200, 300 people, and I'm like, am I prepared to be that leader? I'm being honest. So that's one of the things that I think, oh, I need to get my head around this, because there will be a time when I'm looking after a large number of people. Yeah.
Yeah, I think this business really prepares you to be a leader because I
Yes.
didn't know. Yes, why when you go to school, you have your group projects. I don't know, you're the leader of the group here, but it prepares you to
Yes.
actually be the leader. And at first you was not
Yes.
thinking along that lines, right? You would just say, "Oh gosh, I just want my business. I just want to start an online business, and that's it." But when you get into the business, and after 1 year pass, 2 year pass, you're already a leader in the business, and it's like,
Yes.
how did I reach
Yes.
here, right? So yeah,
Yeah,
it really
I was
takes
thinking,
a leader.
yeah, I was thinking, I'm even there, I want something really chill. Don't get me wrong, it is. But yeah, and because you're a leader, there's a lot of things that come into play here because, you're preparing presentations, you're meeting with your team, you're mentoring them, you're coaching them, you're advising them on a lot of things. And then because of that as well, you have to make sure that you're up to date with the training, everything that is happening, everything that is new, and anything that you can find. I mean, we get a lot, we get everything we need on the platform, but sometimes as well, just by doing your own research, you find something new that will work for, your team. And you can say to them, guys, have you tried this? Or I've tried this, have a look at this. So yeah, you have to be quite up to date as well with what's happening around you on the online space and social media platforms. So yeah.
So if you don't want to be a leader, don't worry. It will come.
It
Naturally, it
will
will
come.
just come.
It will come.
Yeah,
Yes.
it will
You,
come. It
you,
will
you're
come.
right.
You won't
You're
even
step
know
by
it.
step.
You won't
Sorry, go
even
ahead.
know when you become a leader because it's like boom, wow, you have so much people under
Yes.
you and like you're mentoring them and they're asking you for advice and when you give out one two advice you'll be like okay, all right,
Mhm,
so you
mhm.
become a leader with this business. And one thing I didn't
Yes.
know is that I needed mentorship. Now I used to see people, they have mentors and all that. It's like that's fine, and I see that this business, you will have your personalized mentor and a personalized coach. So it's like okay, I don't
Mhm,
really need that. I just need to go through the training. I just need to do my own thing. I didn't know
mhm,
that I really needed that mentorship and coaching. Like I really
mhm,
needed that support. And I know this is what this business offers. Mentorship support, we letting you know that. But I really understood the true importance of mentorship and why that was important. Literally a mentor and a coach, literally holding your hand and guiding you. You have any questions 24/7, they are there for you. And it's like, whew,
mhm,
yes, this is exactly what I think. Because you're starting something new, you don't have any experience at all in this new venture, and the first thing you need is support. Even though you think
mhm,
you don't need it, you need that support because your mentor and your coach, they have went through the ropes. They already went through this business.
yes.
They had their bad days, they had their good days. They can help you. Because sometimes bad days come, right?
Mhm,
I'm gonna be real with you. A business. Every business have their bad days, right? And on those bad days, you need support. You need, oh my gosh, I'm feeling so down, like what to do. And that's where mentor
yes.
come into play. Hey girl, I'm feeling down, like what to do. And and after that phone call, after that conversation with your mentor, like, whew, what am I
Yes.
feeling down for? She went through worse than me, or this person went through worse than me. What am I really down for? Right? Yeah. So I
Mhm,
really understood
mhm.
like how important mentorship was and why I really need.
Yes. And I think when you're talking about the mentorship, there's so many layers of it here. Yes, you have your mentor who's, that person who's going to be like ourselves. We're going to mentor you, but we have our coaches that we can call on at any time. We have different sessions like the daily drop-ins that we can go on to. We get our mastermind training and, even our coaches. So guys, there's different layers to this that you'll never not have an answer to something. There's always somebody that you can reach out to. So JL, you're so right. You're so right. So the other thing I wish I knew about the online space is the big shift that I had to do with mindset. Now, I've always thought that I'm a very positive person. I'm very resilient, being a soldier and everything. And then the jobs that I've done, I think I have been over the last years. I remember one of my bosses saying to me once, "Oh, I wish you could bottle some of your resilience and sell it to some of the other guys, the other soldiers and so on." And I thought, yeah, actually, because nothing phased me. I was just ready for everything. Little did I know, when you're running a business, your mindset has to be so different. It has to
Exactly.
be super positive. It's like everything you speak has to be positive. You cannot come to a business that you're going to be running with any form of negativity. So even now, I still sometimes it slips out and I have to correct myself. I'm like, no, no, no. So yesterday I was talking to one of my or business partners, and I was saying to her like, if at this point whatever happened, if, and I use the word if, and she's like, no, 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 it's when. And she's so right. We have to actually change our language, our thinking, everything about our mindset has to be different, has to be very robust when you're running an online business. It's not about if I'll be able to do this, it's when I do it. You have to be so positive. So that was really good reminder from one of my business partners yesterday. She's like, I don't even like the word if, I like when, because I know it's going to happen. You know, it's just a matter of time. So yeah, everything has to be so positive. And I didn't even think about things like manifestations and stuff. Yes, I'm quite religious, and I'm not going to sit here manifesting, but in the biblical sense, it also works that you have to, it's about faith. It's about saying, no, you know what? God said he's going to give me good things, and this is going to happen, and this is not. So you have to really believe those things. So yeah, I wish I knew sort of more about mindset for the online business, just to prepare myself a little bit more. Nevertheless, saying that, we're saying these things that we wish we knew. It doesn't mean that we're short of these things, guys. This online business, my goodness, we talk about mindset all the time. Yeah, there's so much on mindset. There's so much training on it that, yeah, it still works, even if you're coming to the business and you don't think that, oh my gosh, I'm not robust with mindset or whatever. It gives you all of that, and it makes you really, really think as well about, just being positive. So yeah, that's one of my other points, JL.
Yeah, I like that mindset because any business, like whether it's just opening a supermarket, you have to have the right mindset that you will get
Yes.
customers. Your
Yes.
products will sell. You have to
Mm-hmm.
have that mindset because if you just come to it kind of say, I don't know, I just gonna put out a little products. If it sell, it sell. Right? Or if customers come in, they come in. I even go and advertise nothing. I just go and sit down inside of here and just wait for people to come in. They might never come in, right? Because they don't have a positive energy. And when you come in, when
Mm-hmm.
the customers come inside, you just, your face just down, you're not even taking them on, you wouldn't get customers like that. You have to have a positive mindset. I don't know, positivity. People see that positivity in you, and they say, okay, all right, yeah, she really positive. I like her energy, right? And I know they buy from you. So that's the same
Mm-hmm.
thing with an online business. It's not any different. You have to be positive.
Mm-hmm.
You have to have a positive
Mm-hmm.
energy, a positive mindset about your business because you know what? If you think your business is going to fail, it's going to fail. It will
Mm-hmm.
fail because you have that mindset that it will fail, right? Okay,
Mm-hmm.
we have a like Simone Lee. Thank you for watching. How are you, girl? I think that's Jamaican, right? I think she's Jamaican, right?
Oh,
Simone.
okay.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Cool.
Another thing I thought that yes, I know that this business requires time and effort, but I expected, to just launch my business and just let automation work and just sit back and relax a little bit. I know I
Mm-hmm.
have to put in a little work, but I didn't know that, hey, this is my business. It requires my work, my sweat, right? I need to put in work. It requires effort, right? I didn't know that I really had to take my time and really brand myself and, really put in work in this business. So it does require time and effort. It's not just, yes, it is
Mm-hmm.
automated, right? I get an automated message just a little while ago. So it's automated, 90% automation, 10% your part. But you have to put in your part. You have to
Mm-hmm.
put in your part. It's important
Yes.
that you understand that it just does not work on automation. You have to do your work. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Cool. I agree. I agree. And so my final point that I got, Jail, regarding this online business is I at the very beginning, when we started our online business, you're right, all about, you think, most of it is automated, this is happening and that is happening. But when it comes to this, like, social media, I I wish I knew that there were so many things that I could use, like so many social media tools that I could use to run an online business. I had no idea. I had no idea. So I didn't realize. I thought people were just on social media creating content, whatever. I didn't realize that there was like TikTok for business. There's like Facebook business pages. There's like Instagram business pages. There's like proper advertising, very formal advertising, not just warm marketing, or going live and stuff. My mind was really blown when it came to like all the different things, because I was thinking, okay, yes, it's great that this business is teaching me this, but would my mindset have been different earlier to say, listen, get onto the online space. I know you want to start a business, but here you can do it online, had I known. So, everything happens at the right time. We're talking about mindset, we're talking about all the things that we wish we knew. But yeah, I had no idea that on social media there were so many aspects of like proper running a business that was really well set, really well organized. There's courses that you can do. So yeah, I wish I knew that earlier, that yeah, there's people aren't just creating content here. This is a proper industry on the online space, very strategic as well, that people are using to make money, run lucrative and taxable and well organized online businesses. So that I knew. I wish I knew a little bit earlier.
I was actually gonna speak about that learning. Like, I can't tell you
Yes.
how much things I learned, and it's like, where was I? I told you I never knew about
I feel
Canva.
like we're in a box somewhere, right?
I never knew
I feel
about
like we're
Canva
in-
before starting this business. I never knew about Facebook ads, and now I'm helping people with their Facebook ads, with their engagement campaign, with the conversion campaign. Like, what are those,
messaging,
right?
messaging campaign. What's that?
Yeah, I never knew
TikTok for
about that. And
business.
now, yeah, I just tell you, show your screen, and I telling you what to
Yes.
do. What, like, what? Look at me.
Even LinkedIn,
Right
even
there.
LinkedIn. I didn't realize LinkedIn for business was just so good. People can actually go and do their go lives on there, have conferences on there where you're talking about your business. And this is to, as you know, LinkedIn, probably a more professional page, or pages. But yeah, until now, I'm still just amazed about this business. I'm still amazed about the online space and what is available and what you can use social media for. It is really phenomenal, really and truly phenomenal.
That's
Yeah.
why I say financial gains is not all it in this business.
Yes.
Technical skills, like
Yes.
learning so much things, is like
And this is stuff nobody can take from us. When you have knowledge, you know what? That
people
this
pay
knowledge
so
nobody
much.
can take from you.
People pay thousands of dollars
Yes.
to learn these things that we learn.
Yes.
It's like,
You're right. You're right, Jael, because when I started this online business, there was another business that I was looking at. And this is why I picked this one over it. The other business I was looking at, the 149 that we pay, that we're getting the training for, the your website being built, your sales funnel, the online training that is there, your coaching call, all that sort of stuff for 149, and that's US dollars. So that's about 120 pounds, I think. The other company that I was looking at, and I don't mind sharing because I was looking at Amazon and stuff, that was going to cost me £1,600. The same thing, the funnel, just the sales funnel, the website, how to have that sort of database, email database and stuff. And I thought, and at one point I was thinking, this can't be, because a lot of other companies charge a lot of money for what you're getting, with our business, and it's really, really, really good. You're right. And this learning is never ending. We're learning stuff every week. Sometimes you're not sure which one of the new learning to implement because there's so much.
so much, right? Yeah, and does Amazon come with mentorship?
This week.
Does Amazon come with mentorship?
No, not at all. And that's why I left that, because you're just left with a training. I think you get one or two coaching calls, and then after that you're on your own. So look at our community. We're constantly meeting people. We have accountability partners, we have mentors, we have coaches, we have, drop-in groups. We have, it's endless. I mean, there's even people in our group now that does a morning program where you can go on and do your meditation. Aranette, I think you're aware of it. You can go on and do like a morning meditation, how to start your day positively, do affirmations and stuff. And again, that's all free. You just have to join in. Drop-ins are free. Masterminds are free. Everything, unless you want to do a specific course, and they don't cost much, you want to add something extra. Sometimes you might have to pay a little bit, but all of the stuff that we need, all the resources, it's included in our community, so it's really great. Really, really great.
Exactly. I want to end off with what is 149. That all these things come in that 149, that is refundable before 30 days. It's like,
yes,
literally a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you have already watched that, you're on our pages, you already watched that information session, go to the next step. It's refundable for 30 days. Go to the next step, and send us a message. I have taken the next step. Let's get started. and
Yes.
you will see a whole different ball game. That's when you
Mhm.
take that next step, that 149. Oh, is you're gonna see pre-coach, you got pre-coaching videos, you're gonna come into the community and see us right in there,
Mhm.
right? And see
Mhm.
all the results and all the
People get
benefits
to learn.
and
Yeah,
stuff.
they get to learn more about the
You get to learn
system,
right in there.
everything.
You're learning. Yeah, you start off your
Mhm.
learning process. Yeah. So yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, another likes. Let me see. Dunga Digitals. Hey, how are you, Barbie? Thank you for watching. And Gladys, see, sorry, I can't. Sorry, I can't pronounce the last name, but Gladys, thank you
Okay.
for watching.
I think Gladys
Thank
is
you
one of our business partners. If I'm right, Gladys is probably in Germany. I think she's in our coaching group. I
Oh,
believe. I
wow,
think it might
nice.
be.
So
Yeah.
Germany
Thank you
in
guys
the
for
house with
watching.
us. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was it.
Fantastic.
We don't like to make it too long, right? We don't like to make our lives too
We've
long.
gone
But
on a bit long today, 20 minutes. We
yeah,
always try and say
I think
10,
it's long,
15.
right? So what we wish we knew before starting our online business, we come with the real facts. We're not gonna just sugarcoat everything. This is the best. Yes, it is the best. Because we're in
Yes,
it. It's the best. But
it
these
is.
are some things to look out for when you start this online business. So you will know it's for you or not, and you can decide. Hey, okay, I'm not a person who like learning. I don't think I like learning. Then it's not for you,
Yeah.
right?
And,
So we
and
kind of weeded out who
yes.
serious about starting this online business and who's not. All right.
Mhm. And
Okay.
guys, the points that we've mentioned, let's say as well, just to end, my final point is to say they're all positive things either way. Even though I wish I knew, there's still positive things. The leadership part of it, what's better than being a leader and a good leader? What's better than having a good mindset? What's better than have all these social media tools and everything to your disposal? So as much as we're saying we wish we knew these things, it's all provided for us and it's still all positive things that's coming to our business, right? So yeah, I'll end on that note. Thank you.
Yeah, these are positive things that you need in a business that we did not know that we needed it before we started, right?
But we
Okay,
still
all right.
have it. But we still
Yeah.
have it.
So that's it. And let us know in the comments as usual, if this topic was good, if you found value in this, and what other topics you would like us to talk about. You can even send us a message and say, hey, can you speak about this topic? And we will speak about it.
Mhm.
Okay. All right.
Brilliant.
You all
See you
take care.
guys tomorrow.
Have a great day.
Bye, guys. Bye. Bye, Jael.